Hi, let's talk about animal abuse and what is animal abuse. Now here's a test to see if you are an animal abuser. Most say, no, I'm not an animal abuser, I'm not a sexist, I'm not a racist. But that doesn't mean you're not just because you say you're not. So let's go by actions. Most people would say a dog fighter is an animal abuser. They fight to the death, are torn apart, and they're forced to fight. They're trained to, and people force them to for survival. So dog fighting, most would agree, is animal abuse, pure and simple. Well, fur trim coat hoods or fur coats, like I said, even the coat hood, many would say that is animal abuse. It's for vanity or fashion. It's not necessary. There's actually warmer or just as warm clothing today. So most would say killing an animal in a trap or a fur farm, a leg trap where it cuts into their arms and they either bleed to death, freeze to death, or gnaw off their arm to escape the trap, or dehydrate to death. Most would say the fur industry is pure and simple animal abuse. Next, puppy mills. Are puppy mills animal abuse? They're breeding, forced breeding, inbreeding so that they have all these genetic problems. When there's tons of dogs in shelters that are waiting to be adopted that are killed. So is buying a breed or from a puppy mill animal abuse? Many would say yes, adopt, don't shop. So we have dog fighting as animal abuse clearly, fur and fur trim coat hoods and such, ugly UGG sheepskins or any animal skin could be considered animal abuse for fashion. And then we have puppy mills and not adopting dogs possibly being animal abuse. Well, let's take it a step further. Then is meat animal abuse? We have zero need today, zero. We live longer on average, vegetarians. They've done large studies of Seventh-day Adventists. Most eat meat because they like it. That's what many tell me. They like it. Well, you know who else likes what they do? A child molester. Does that make it right? No. Liking something does not make it right. Have some respect for yourself and others, and simply leave animals alone. Go vegan. Now, regardless, most would say trophy hunting is animal abuse. Sport hunting. Well, factory farms are worse than hunting. Factory farms torture animals from birth to death, their entire life. It's not just a slaughter. Birds are debeaked, sometimes cutting off their tongues so that they won't peck each other in these overcrowded, filthy warehouses full of thousands where they never see light. Many are caged in the egg industry. Baby male chicks, like on my shirt, are ground up alive for the egg industry because the males won't lay eggs and don't grow big enough fast enough for meat because they're not selectively bred. And due to that selective breeding and drugging and stuff, many grow so big so fast that they have broken bones. They grow many times their size in half the time. So they also castrate pigs, tail and ear dock, dehorn, brand. As you can see, I got that burnt vegan. And do other mutilations. Most would consider this animal abuse. They force breed cows or rape them in rape racks and take away the babies and kill them for veal so we can steal the milk. I could go on and on. Look up a factory farm video. I dare you. So most people would say all those things that I mentioned are animal abuse. Even hunters. Some hunters won't buy it because it's so cruel. They won't buy meat from a store. And a lot of the free-range ones and humane, they lie a lot. They want your money. They're a business. Unless you see it with your own eyes, don't trust them. But the egg industry and the bird industry, as well as the fish, commercial fishing with trawler nets that rape oceans and millions of bycatch animals that are unintended but get caught in huge football field-sized nets. They're raping oceans of all sea life, unedible fish, turtles, dolphins, all killed in these huge indiscriminate nets that they drag across the ocean. Look up trawler nets and commercial fishing and fish farms. Most would agree these all things are animal abuse. Well, you're paying for animal abuse. You're hiring hitmen to do this for you. So, again, dog fighting, animal abuse. Fur and skins, animal abuse. Puppy mills, animal abuse. Trophy hunting, animal abuse. Rodeos, like dog fighting and cockfighting, animal abuse. Some would say horse racing and such are animal abuse, or horse carriages in busy cities, animal abuse. Well, got news for you. Your meat is animal abuse. Look up a factory farm video. You have zero need today. Simply leave animals alone and go vegan. See if you pass the animal abuse test. Can you answer those questions? Again, look up a factory farm video like Farm to Fridge by Mercy for Animals, meatvideo.com, meat.org, and simply leave animals alone, go vegan.